Yeah, we go ahead to the plan. In the former two class, we finished the point lines. So in this question, in this class, we should make sure people know that how can get the plan to do the projection, because we know that also have the also have the relative position for the point and line with the plane. So combine the three elements together. So in the plane we can find a line, and in the plane we also can find a lot of lines, a lot for the point. But those points, if those points are in the plane, so what kind of rules should this line and point should obey, should follow the rules? So if you remember the rules, you can finish the homework. So that's the key point. You should know the characteristic of the line and the point on the plane. Also in this class, we should facing the same question about what kind of a plane with the position of the plane with the projection plane. We have three projection plane. We call the horizontal plane, vertical projection plane, and a W projection plane. So we both have a plane, and we should know what kind of plane should belong to. Maybe just like the same with the plane, we have the parallel, the same with the line. We have the parallel line. We both have the parallel plane. We have the perpendicular line. We both have the perpendicular plane, and inclined line. We have the inclined plane. We call it oblique plane. Yeah, the same thing to the In this class, we have finished two kinds of content. Yeah, so we go ahead for the PowerPoint and show you the content of this class. Okay. And this chapter we got is chapter 3. We'll go ahead to the plans. So for the objective, I mentioned in the beginning of this class, we should know the rules of the plane in the view, yeah. So how about the projection for plane, and how can how can form a plane? How can formulate a plane? You can construct a plane in a three-dimensional projection system, and also can appoint a line on the plane. So there is a question for this one. We should know if a point and if a line on the plane, how can get the projection of this line and this plane, this line and this point, how can get the projection of the line and the plane on the plane, on the surface of the plane. So there's two objectives in for this class. Go ahead for the projection plane. So in this picture, we show that the plane for the projection plane is a little bit difficult, a little bit complicated, because sometimes the projection is a plane, but the plane is not the same one, just like the cube we have seen here. So sometimes we have the plane with the projection is also a plane, but the shape of the plane is not the same with the true one. We call it the because the projection uh the electricity what's question with Aya, so means where this guy's live is cutting off, means this one is cannot attending the class. Okay, no problem. I will recording the class. We are then we okay, I got it. Thank you. Yeah, okay. I will recording this class. We will give the we will upload it to the YouTube. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Maybe he can when the network is work well, so he can learn this course from the YouTube.
OK，老师，谢谢。
Thank you. 谢谢。好的，we talked about what projection plan. So just as I mentioned, sometimes for the plane projection is a plane, is also plane. But this plane, you can look at this picture. The shape is changed by the case line. It's not the same one. Sometimes you have a plane, all the projection for this plane accumulate to one line. Yeah, sometimes a projection is a line, but this one, okay, we call it the parallel plane. The shape is the same with the projection plane. So this is okay. We sometimes we will find a plane can be a figure or a graphic, such as the triangle or rectangle, but it is infinitive in space. We use a limited figures to represent it. So in this picture, we show that if I have a plane, yeah, plane is in the space is no limited, but sometimes we are difficult to represent a plane that is no limits. So in our class, we use any shape or just like a triangle or rectangle or any shape of you want to represent a plane to draw the limit of the plane. But in real, the plane is no limited. It are extending no limits. So that's it for the projection for the geometry. So this is a rule. So sometimes we can we can use rectangle or triangle to represent a plane. So for the plane, for the projection, just like I mentioned, you can get a line or get a change in the plane or sometimes the same plane. So that is a question. So what kind of plane should some we have we will get just like okay how can construct a plane okay because the plane is limited how can okay how can construct a plane so you know in the space if you want to find the plane you should know the the direction of the plane yeah you can use just like a paper you change the angle or change the position in the three-dimensional plane, you can get any kind of a plane. So how can get a plane? How can determine the plane? So you should determine the direction, just like the plane extending the direction. So in this definition, we have five kinds of method to determine a plane. So I will show you okay just like a definition here. Just like a definition here. So represent plane with elements. Use use element to represent the plane. So the first one we use the 3 point can determine the plane, just like here 1, 2, 3. But one requirement is that these 3 points should not be on a line. If you have a 3 point on a line, okay, this is a line not a plane. If I have the 3 points, they are not online, so you can use a triangle to plane a plane. Yeah, this is the first one. We can use the 3 point, not on a straight line, to represent a plane. The second one is a line and another point, not on the line. So we also construct a plane just like here. Yeah. This is the second one. The third one is interacting line. We have two interacting line. Yeah, this we also to make a plane just like here. This is a plane. Or two parallel line. Yeah, we have two parallel line. You can line them together so you can get a plane. Any figure on the plane. If you have a plane, but the figure on the plane, just like a paper, you have paper, you can draw. You if you have just look at here, just black is what paper. You can use any shape of plane of any shape of figures to represent plane. But remember, this all of the shape should be on the plane on this plane. So if the points out of this plane, if I have any point out of the plane, so you will find it's not on the plane. It's a 3D. It's a three-dimensional shape. So plane is a 2D. Remember this one? So plane is a 2D, two direction, two-dimensional shape. Two-dimensional shape. So using the intersecting line of the plane with the views. So sometimes we use a tracing line. This one is a little bit difficult. Sometimes we do not use it usual as a common one. But in this class, we'll show you. Just like here, we show the use interacting line of the plane with the views. Means what? Means we have talking about the plane. They have no limit. You can extending the plane in the direction. Yeah, in the direction on the plane, so you can find the intersecting line with the projection plane, or just the plane with the view plane, yeah, with projection plane. So you will find the intersecting line. So this we call it the lines with the tracing line. So just like here, we use the this because this is a sentence to show you how can get the figures, just how can get the two-dimensional shape of the plane. So we can show some pictures for you guys to help you guys to remember this five methods. This five method to represent the plane. Use some elements we have learned in the former class, just like line and a point. Here we have three kind of a point. Those 3 points are not on the straight line. So this one is make a plane here. We line them together. The shape, any shape on the plane. Remember, any shape on the plane can represent the plane. So this is a plane ABC. We call it plane ABC. So the second one is a point, not on the line. A point and a line, they combine a plane. Just like here, we line them together, so you can get the plane ABC. Yeah. And another one is two interacting line. So these two lines should be interacted. Also make this one. So this one ABC is a plane. These two lines should be intersected. Yeah. Just like here, any shape. Yeah. Any shape on the plane. Just like ABC angle, you can use a circle, you can use a rectangle, you can use any shape of on the plane, so you can represent the plane. So this one is maybe not to use the element of here. Yeah, we can use the two parallel plane, just like here, a parallel line. Just line them together, so the ABCD is a plane. So here, 1, 2, 3, 5. Remember this one? This one it is to let you guys to finish. Okay, how sometimes you use what kind of method to represent a plane. So in your homework, sometimes you should find you will find the answer. Find the question. You'll find the question about to complete the plane projection. So sometimes use this three kind of any three of this one to construction the projection of the plane. Yeah. Here, how about the tracing line? Just like here, if I have a plane P here, maybe you can draw any shape on the any shape of figures on the plane to represent it. But in this direction, okay, in just like the black line, black limit of here. So this means what? The orange one means what? It means the plane, the direction of the plane. You can move the plane, okay, just like turn it around in the space, so you can make any kind of a plane. So the plane, how can get the two plane in the 3D? So you just determine the direction of the plane, just like an orange plane here. So just is extending the plane in the direction, just like here. You can extending all the limits, just like the limit here, this direction. So you can get the intersecting line, just we call it a tracing line, PV. You can call it the tracing line, PH, PW. Means what? Means the intersecting line with the V projection plane. This H means the projection line with the tracing line, with the H horizontal projection plane. So for the WPW is the plane with the tracing line of the plane P with the W projection plane. So this is the tracing line here. To use this tracing line to complete, to confuse to represent a plane P. Yeah, use here. You have a tracing line here. Means the plane have the interaction line with the plane here, just here. So this point should be meet the projection law point projection law. So the happy line here, 45 degree. So this one should be have the same position here, just like here. So in this picture, we talking about the tracing line. So that is a method also to represent the plane. Yeah, but this one is not directly. Yeah, this one is a indirect method. Just like here, we show you. Okay, all of this five method direct one. You can see the picture in the projection system. You can see a figure. You can formulate a figure, but in this one we use the line, yeah, tracing line, only line, no figures, no shapes to represent the plane. But also can use lines to represent the plane because this lines are specialized. What kind of special line? This is inclined intersecting line with a plane with another plane. So this is a question. This is a two kind of yeah, six kind of method to construction plane in the 2D projection system. So we are go ahead for the characteristic of plane. To talking about the characteristic of plane, so must be solved what kind of problems is the same with the lines. In the lines we talking about for the spatial lines, we can get two lines, two sides and two angle for the for the spatial line, just like the parallel line and the perpendicular line. But for the oblique line, we use the triangle. We can construct an angle to figure out the two sides and the two angle. I have three kind of construction method to get the two sides and two angle of oblique line. So in this question, in this characteristic of plane, we also to sometimes to facing the problem the same with the plane, the same with the line. So must be solved the two sides and the two angles with the view of plane. So this is a question because we have a plane. We have in the projection system, we have three kind of another plane. So one plane have three kind of relationship with the projection plane. So in this relative positions, we call that characteristic of plane. We also call that what kind of a plane, yeah. So it's the same with the line, yeah. So we both have the perpendicular plane. Remember the names here. You sometimes you should facing the same question with yeah line. Should write what kind of plane? Yeah, we call it VH plane. In Chinese, we call it 正垂面. HH plane is a 铅垂面. WH plane 侧垂面. Okay. In the parallel lines, parallel planes, we also have three kind of parallel planes. Horizontal plane 水平面, front plane 正平面, profile plane 侧平面 is we call the horizontal projection plane, front projection plane, profile projection plane means those planes are parallel to the projection plane. So the names are a little bit the same, yeah, but the question difference there is no projection, no projection here. Okay, another one is oblique plane. So all the projection to the three projection system is a plane. So we call this one is oblique plane. So then we go to for the details for this characteristic of plane. So the H plane on H, we call it in from this name you should have okay. You maybe have any imagination for what kind of plane. So means what? Means all the projection of the plane on the H plane, on the H projection plane accumulate to one line. So one line, yeah. So this one we call it H plane on H. We also call it H plane, the same thing. So the edge of horizontal view, yeah. So just like we call it the 千锤面 from this picture. Okay, so this there is we have a shape just like the green one. The green one is perpendicular to the is perpendicular to the H plane. Okay, just like okay, just like the wall. You are looking, you can sit in your house, yeah, you can find your wall, your wall at perpendicular to your floor, the same thing, yeah. So so but your just this picture, this plane, yeah, is here, just like the okay, the V plane. Then you turn around here, turn direction, you make a V turn direction just like this direction, you can get the plane P. Yeah. So V is perpendicular to the H plane. It's the same thing. But this one, maybe the angle is not a 90 degree. So you just only to, okay, show you this is the angle. Yeah. This is the angle. You can move direction like here. So you can get the plane P. You can use any shape on the plane to represent the plane P. Just like here, the plane A, B, C. You can also use the tracing line here, because you extending the here, the tracing line for this for the V is like here, yeah. The tracing line for the, yeah, for the W is there. So all the tracing line here is parallel to the Z direction, but the tracing line on the H is a line, yeah. It's just like here, is line, and the line, and this is tracing line. Is the ABC, the projection of the ABC is belong to this tracing line, just like here, just the orange one. So this is the characteristic of the H plane or H plane on H, the same thing. So you can get the projection just like here. Because okay, you can get the projection to this direction, A, B, and C. Yeah, for this direction you can get the shape ABC. For this direction, you can get A, B, C. Also both a shape of, yeah, a shape. But for the perpendicular plane, yeah, perpendicular which plane, in which plane, on which plane, so there is 9. So this plane on the here to accumulate to on one line. So this angle is the beta, this angle is gamma. Means what? Means the uh means this plane have angle with V plane. This is beta. This angle is beta. This angle is beta, and this angle is gamma. Just like this angle, yeah. So in this picture, in the space plane, we can get the angle and the, yeah. We can get the angle from the on the plane, on the projection on H. Okay, so if we see any projection, just like okay, the shape of this one, you can tell me, should tell me this is H plane. Just like the tracing line, yeah, show you here. The tracing line for this direction, yeah, remember the tracing line is extended this plane, and give the intersecting line of this plane with 3 kind of projection plane. So you can know that the tracing line is PH. This one angle is beta, this one angle is gamma, and this one is PV, and this one extending here, you can find the PW. So this is tracing line, interacting line. This one is interacting line. And should remember any shape on this one, all the projection should be on this line. Any shape you can have circle, rectangle, any shape of this plane, all the projection should lie on this line. The same thing with this one, because you just extending the line here. This is a PH, yeah. And this angle is the same with this one. This angle is the same with this one, because yeah, it's parallel, yeah. For the second one, we call it H-plane on the V. You can have you can have an imagination in your brain first. For the V plane, we call it the plane perpendicular to the V, just like your floor perpendicular to your wall. You will find in your house, your floor or your ceiling, yeah. Your ceiling is perpendicular to the wall. So this is two kinds of perpendicular plane in our projection system. So we call it is VH plane, just like here. So just this one, this page, this plane, just like you can use, okay, H plane, you turn it around this direction, because H plane is perpendicular to the, this angle is 90 degree. H plane is perpendicular to the V, yeah. You can move in the, just turn it around any angle, you can get the plane Q. Suppose we can find the projection of the plane on this direction is accumulated to one line, and another two direction, you can two direction projection, you can get a shape, a triangle shape, yeah, just like here. And this picture will show that for the VH plane, so you can get, because this plane is perpendicular to the V, so the beta angle beta is 19 degree. Uh, for the this plane also have angle, just like this one is angle. Okay, remember this one. This one is angle with H plane. This angle is with the the W plane. So we call this one is alpha. We call this one is gamma. So here we can get the projection of VH plane, the shape just like here. So remember this one, we have the A, B, C, all the point projection should obey the projection law. Just now you can figure it out use the line. Just like here, point here is A, here is B. You can get B is there, you can get C is there. Then you line them together, A, B, C, you can get the plane. This is a method use the element of plane. Plane. How can complete the plane projection? Use the point projection law. So that's the same thing with you. How can get the point and how can you get the line projection in the 2D project system? So you can get the plane. Just align them together. Yeah, you finish the plane. So in this picture, please remember this one. If you find the shape, any shape projection like here, just like here, on which plane we found this plane have a projection in accumulate to one line. So mean this one this plane is a perpendicular plane. In which plane we is a line. So this plane is perpendicular to which plane. So in this picture, we found in V plane, V projection plane is a line. So we call it a VH plane. Means this plane is perpendicular to V projection plane. So how about the tracing line? In there, we also to finish the tracing line. Extending your line, your plane here, direction here. So this is a tracing line here. This is a tracing line here. This two tracing line also to parallel to the OY, yeah. So just like you extending here, you can get the tracing line. Just like I show you the tracing line. Okay. You can hear is the tracing line. So this one is PH, and this one is PW. Just a third one, you can get the answer quickly. Yeah, I think, because for the WH means what means, okay, I have three kind of projection. So for the WH is a line, another two is a shape of angle. So this is W view projection for a plane. Okay, so you can follow this picture. I think sometimes in this class we talk about some of them are relationship are repeated. You can just remember the rules. You can, okay. you can get the question very quickly. So the rules, the characteristics are most important because you should know if you're trying to know some mathematical or just like a physicals, you not only to remember all of the content of a class, you should remember the rules. Yeah, if you find the rules, so you can finish the homework very quickly because uh all the questions should obey the rules because the rules is just like just a law, just a law. You can, that law is very important. You should obey the law just like human beings. You live in the society, you should obey the laws. If you broke the laws, maybe the police will, yeah, catch you, but the same thing with this one. You should remember this one. We call it perpendicular line. So in which plane we will call it perpendicular, so we'll find the uh, projection on which plane is a line. So that's the rules. So we call that for the WH plane because in the W, yeah, you can know that's because of the projection for the W plane, for the W projection is a line, and another two planes is a two kind of shape, just like here. So because this one is perpendicular to the W, so the gamma is a 19-degree. Alpha and beta can get the angle from the picture just like here. So here's we can all find the point projection noise. You can find a line and then you line them together, so you can get the shape of the plane ABC to represent plane S. You get the plane S, yeah. You only extending the line here, yeah, extend here, you can get the SW, sorry, SW, the tracing line, just like here. Sorry, this is not H, this one is SW. This one, yeah, is SV. And this direction you have the hairpin line here, extending this point, it is, and this line is SH, just like here. This one is SH. This one is SV. Okay, so we have summarize. We do summarize for the this is a perpendicular plane. Yeah, here we know that this is a three-dimensional plane. This is a projection plane. This is a tracing plane, tracing line. Yeah. So here we show you this one is a perpendicular. It's HH plane. This one is a VH plane. This one is a WH plane. Here we call in Chinese we call this one is 铅垂面、正垂面 and 侧垂面. So from the projection here, we will find in H plane edge on the H plane, so can get the angle beta and gamma there. The trace line is this direction, in the same direction with one, just only to extend it here. So another one for the V, we get the all the projection on V plane is a line. Then you can get the alpha and the gamma. Low beta is 90°. So for the same thing for the W. Okay, keep this picture in your mind. So in this for this one, we sometimes use this characteristics to okay, please tell me which plane is H plane, which plane is V plane, which plane is W plane. So you can use the projection plane, projection just like here, the projection, any kind of shape belong to this kind of, you call it perpendicular plane. Yeah. So another one, we talking about the in the form of planes. We talk about the perpendicular plane. In this pictures, we should get another one. Is horizontal plane. So horizontal plane and perpendicular plane is a common plane in our building. Yeah, just like I mentioned, your wall will perpendicular to your floor. So in your house, because in the civil engineering, we use the uh, also use the spatial plane very usually, yeah, usually use the horizontal plane and use the spatial plane to construction of a building. So you look in the house, so you can find your ceiling, yeah, your ceiling will should your ceiling should your parallel to your floor. So we call it this ceiling is one kind, is a horizontal plane because this one is parallel to the horizontal plane, just like here. Please see the picture. That's a little bit, yeah, familiar with. Do you have any question? Okay, so we have plane there. We have plane there. Is parallel to the H plane, just like here. Okay, so you can get uh, so you can get a plane, yeah. So this this plane is parallel to the edge. So you can get the projection, and in here you can get the, because this one is parallel to the plane. So the angle with this plane is a 90 degree. Is 90 degree to the also with the W, but the angle with the plane with H is 0, no angle, because just how can get this plane? You can only to use the plane on this one. You can move it. Okay, move it up so you can get a plane. So in this picture, we can see in which plane the shape is a true shape. You remember this one? The shape, because this is a parallel plane. All the this angle, this triangle, because it's a parallel one. So all the projection is the same one. So the angle, the shape, the length, the angle, the shape of this plane is same with one. So this one is represent the true shape, true size. It's a true size of this picture with the 3D, yeah. But another two projection is accumulate to one, because so you can know this one because the parallel plane is a spatial perpendicular plane, you know, because this plane is perpendicular to the V, also perpendicular to the W. So for the parallel plane, it's perpendicular to two plane. So this is a difference with the perpendicular, because we know the perpendicular plane we know is perpendicular one of the projections, but for the parallel plane is at the same time perpendicular to two plane, yeah. So this is a horizontal plane. We call it 水平面. Okay. How about the front plane? Okay, we can get the tracing line here. So you only extending here. Tracing line is this direction, and the tracing line is this direction. No tracing line because no intersecting, because these two are parallel. So no tracing line on H. Yeah. So this is a tracing line here method. For the front plane here, for front plane, so you guys have any imagination? So for the front plane, just like you have four walls in your, yeah, in your house. So each two of them are parallels. So the plane you parallel to your one of the wall of your in your house. So you can, yeah, just like your house here. This is ceiling. This is another, yeah, This is floor. This one is front plane. So another wall just like this direction. So this node is a front plane. We call it is parallel to the front plane. So this one is W. So this one is is H. So you'll find it okay. You can get the shape here. You can this green one just like this blue one. So you can move this blue one in this direction. You can get the plane, the green one. So how can get the green one? Just like you move the H plane, move the V plane to this direction. So here we can find the projection on the AV is the true shape, true size of the plane B. We're talking about why we use the rectangle triangle because any shape on the plane can represent the plane. So you can use triangle is the most simple. If you want to draw a circle, it's not difficult to draw by pencils. Also, if you use the triangle is the most simple one to represent the plane. Remember this one? So sometimes, most of the times, we use the triangle on the plane to represent this plane. So this one in this the triangle in this plane to represent plane B. So you can find the plane B on the V. The projection of plane B on the V is the shape of a triangle. Another two projection planes is two lines. Okay, so here if you find the projection here, just like here, you have found this plane is perpendicular to the H, perpendicular to the W, so means this one is parallel to the V. So you can find the here is a line, and here is a line. Here, so you can get the plane ABC is a front plane, is parallel to the front. So for the profile plane, we also use the side plane is the same thing, or wing plane is the same thing. Side, wing, profile is the same thing for this plane. So this plane is parallel to the W projection plane. Yeah, I got it. Your network is sometimes is not good, but it doesn't matter. I will upload the video to the YouTube. You can get access to the YouTube to start this course. So in this three-dimensional represent plane, so you can find the projection system. This shape is a shape. This one is a line. This one is a line. Here, yeah. So this is a 2D view projection system here. Okay, we also do the summarize. In this parallel planes, we found three kind of parallel plane. For if this one parallel to which plane, so in this plane, the projection is representing the two sides of the plane. Another two projection plane is a line, is accumulated to a line. So if you find any shape just like here, you should tell me this is a parallel plane. So if they are parallel to horizontal plane, we call it the horizontal plane. So in the horizontal projection plane is a shape. And for if there's a parallel to the front plane, we call it front plane. We'll call it front plane. So in the front projection plane, so this is a shape. Another one is the two lines. And for the W plane, we found this one, we call it this one on the W is a shape. Another two projection plane is a line. For the tracing line, remember this one just extending here. No tracing line on the H, no tracing line on the V, no tracing line on the W because there is no intersecting plane, intersecting line because these two planes are parallel plane means these two lines never interacting because they are parallel. So here, So we can remember this one for this parallel plane. You can any shape of this, just like here. You can tell me, okay, this one is H plane. This one is H parallel. It's a horizontal plane. This one is front plane. This one is a side plane, wing plane, or profile plane. So okay, for the oblique one, just like here, just like a shape, just no parallel, no perpendicular. So all the projection uh, to three projection plane. So all of the plane are both plane. So this is a oblique plane. We call this one is oblique plane. Okay. So we have talking about the plane. Uh, mm, how about and about the summarize of the plan here, and then we do some homeworks to help guys to understanding the shape of the plan. So this one is example, just like determine the position of plane in the space and label the plane. Okay, and in the in the two shape, yeah, here this plane one, plane two, and plane 3. Please label the this one. This one is V plane. This one is H plane. This one is W plane. So which one is one? Which one is two? Which one is three? So you can do it by yourself. Just okay, in your mind. Just in your mind. You can You can take maybe 5 minutes. 5 minutes to finish this homework. This exercise. Just yeah, you just use this one where is on. So just like playing here, in this one where is plane one, in this projection where is plane one, in this direction, in this projection which is plane one, just label it. Just use your brain. You can find which one belong to which projection. Yeah, here where is it, then we'll give the answer. Okay. Okay, maybe you have your answer in your brain. So here we go ahead to find the answer here. So for the plane H, for the plane 1, yeah. So first one you should okay from this direction you'll find this one is one kind of plane. H plane 1 is it is a horizontal plane. Yeah, that's right, because this plane is parallel to the H. So this one in H, because it's a parallel plane, so in this two plane projection systems, in this two projection plane accumulate to one line. So plane 1 in this direction, so it's a line here. Yeah, this is a plane 1. From this direction for the W, so it's a line there. In H is here. So this is a plane 1. So we call it a horizontal plane. Yeah. For the plane 2, okay, remember this one is a perpendicular one. So this one is parallel to the here, to the W. Yeah, we call it side plane. For the side plane, to the side here, to the side projection is a plane. Just so the plane is there. So it's a plane 2. But for this direction is accumulate one line there. Yeah. For this direction, for the H direction is a line there. Yeah. So this is plane 2. For the plane 3 is a perpendicular line plane, perpendicular to what? Perpendicular to the H. Yeah, here. So because it's a perpendicular plane, not a parallel plane. So only have a line in projection plane. Another projection plane is a shape. Yeah. So for this one, this direction, so this is a plane 3. Yeah. This is a plane 3. And this line is a plane 3. So this is answer here. I can show you in the picture. Profile plane, HH plane. Yeah. So this is plane 1 here. So this is plane 2 here. This is plane 3 here. So you can find just like this shape is a combination by plane. So this shape is combination by plane by lines. So in this in our three-dimensional space, we found the solid, just like this one is solid. Yeah, is accumulated. It is consisted by line and plane. So why we do the plane and line just a point projection first, because these three are elements, three basic elements. So in this picture, those solid have three kind of spatial plane. Yeah, two kind of parallel. One is a horizontal plane and a profile plane. Another one is a perpendicular plane. Also, this one is a V front plane. This one is also horizontal plane. This one is a profile plane. Yeah, it's the same thing, because it's just like a building. Yeah, we have mentioned that the building, most of the plane are spatial plane. So we'll go ahead. For another one here. Also, to have the example, to determine the position of plane P, Q, and the line CB, EF in the space and label them. So you should know to find this is Q, this is P, BC is a line, FE is a line. So we sometimes use a capcase number letters to represent a plane. We also use a shape, just like plane A B C D to represent plane. So in this one, we use the one letter P and Q to represent plane. P is this one, yeah. Q is this one. We have some shape to mention it. Okay, here. So so from the three there, so this one is a real is a three-dimensional shape solid. So those three are the projection of this solid. So in this picture, you should please tell me which one is P. So P is there, is where? So here, maybe take okay two. You familiar with this one? Make it take 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes to get the answer in your brain. So which one is P? Which one is Q? Which one is BC? Which one is FE? In the three projection system, in the H, W, and the V. Remember this one? Remember this one is H. Yeah, this one is H. This one is V. This one is W. Yeah, remember because this is the rules. Okay, so we go ahead for the P. So this is a shape, yeah, just like a slope. Just like so, P is there. So from this direction, so this one is P, yeah. For the V projection, this one is P. But for this one, this is a P, yeah. For the Q is okay. We know this one is parallel to the front plane. Q is parallel to the front plane. So in this one is a Q. Another two planes should be accumulated to one line. So this is Q. So this is Q. For the BC, where is BC? There is one. This is BC. From this direction, this is BC. From this direction, this one is BC. Yeah. You can get the answer. P is there, Q is there. Yeah, this is a true size because it's a parallel one. So you can use this. So because this is a parallel one, so this shape you can just name the length. Then the next you can if you do the construction, so you can know the shape, yeah, from this picture. So this is Q. For the BC is there, and there. So BC is one kind of line because BC is a front line, yeah, because it's parallel to the front plane. Or the projection on the line is a inclined line. So for the two, another one is parallel to the folding line. So BC is a parallel line, is a front line. So then you can get the true size and the true angle from this one. This one is true as beta, and this one is alpha, and this one is gamma. So you can know the another one is EF. EF is here, yeah, because EF is parallel to the H. So EF is H plane. So you can get the angle there. This is beta. This is gamma. So in this picture we have yeah, P, Q, C, B, and if they both then are spatial lines and spatial plane. Q is not a spatial plane. P is not a spatial plane. P is the inclined plane. So is oblique plane. So for the BC line, BC is a front line. FE is a horizontal line. Q is a front plane. So in these two questions, just to show you guys, okay, in our buildings, most of the lines and planes are specialized spatial plane. So for the specialized spatial plane, the most useful is that we can get the true size and true angle only from one of the projection. So you can get the true size and true angle. So this is very inconvenient. This is very convenient. Okay, we'll go ahead to another one, another examples here. Just like here, you maybe you'll take some times to finish this one. So a plane ABC, oh yeah, we know that we'll have a plane here. ABC is an A on a V. Given the point B on the AV and draw the plane. First, plane plane ABC is a spatial plane called what? Called it H view on which means what? Means ABC is a plane to perpendicular to the V, yeah. And the angle for the this plane with H is 45. So please complete this one. Okay, before we finish this question, we should know because this one is a spatial plane here, yeah. We call it perpendicular plane. We call it H W view projection. So in this picture, we can find the gamma there. If you find here, so this one is alpha here. In this question, it said it's the same thing with this one, with this picture. Just like here, we'll show you the Okay, in this picture is this one because we know this plane is a VH plane. So you can here you should know where can get the alpha. You get the alpha, so you can finish the because this one is a VH plane. You should know on the V is accumulated to one line. On another side is a shape. Remember this one because this one is a perpendicular plane. So this one is helping you to find the line on this direction. So which angle is 45? So you keep this in your mind. You can finish this question quickly. So maybe I'll take a several minutes to you can go ahead to do this exercise. Maybe you have a paper, you draw a draft paper, yeah? On your draft paper here. Okay, well, go ahead to for this one because this one is is edge view on the plane, so we should know on the V it should be accumulated to one line, and in this direction, so this angle should be 45. So you can get the okay. You can get the line should all the projection or point on this one should be on this direction. So you can find the A there. C you should know C should be on the line, the same thing. You extend it, yeah, this is 90 degree. So you can get A there, C there. You can get ABC. You can use a happy line there. You can use here, here, and here. You can get the shape ABC there. So this is okay answer. Okay, I'll show you. You extend it should because all the line, all the point on the plane should be on the line. So there you can get a C there. This 45 is help you to find the direction of this line. So all the points should be located on this direction. So you use the happy line there. You can get another. So there you can finish the plane ABC is a VH plane. So remember this one, the name of this point should also obey the same rules. A, B, C, A plus 1 comma, B plus 1, and C plus 1 comma, 2 comma. Remember, if you finish your homework, you should label the name just like here. Because it's complete one, it's a system, it's a rules. So you remember this one? Okay. So this is a question for the yeah for this for this special point, special plan of the yeah, just like here. So we'll go ahead for the third content in this class. Point and lines on the plane. Remember this one? Okay. In the plane, we can find a knot of line and a knot of plane, numerous. Yeah, if I have a plane here, yeah, you have a plane there. You can add any kind of line. You have any not number of points, yeah, on the plane. Just here is plane P. This in the 3D. But in the 2D, how can determine which plane is belong to the plane, which point is belong to the plane? So this is the rules. Remember this one? Point and lines on the plane. So first one, we go to the line on the plane. So remember this one. If any line on the plane should obey these two kinds of requirement. Just like here, a line on the plane. There are 2 points on the line in the plane. Yeah, if you want to determine a line on the plane, you can in this plane you can find a 2 points on the plane. So you line 2 points together, so means these 2 lines belong to the plane. And another requirement is here. A point on the line is on the plane, and the line is parallel to the a line learn in the plane. Means what? You can find a line, find a point on a line, and this line is belong to a is parallel to the line belong to the plane. So this one is the second one. So you can maybe you can make use of the first one to determine this line is on the plane. You can use the second one to determine this on the plane. The second one is for the point on the plane. A point may be located in a plane by locating it on a line belonging to a plane. If you find a line belong to a plane and this point on the line, so make this one, yeah. So make this one is belong to point belong to the plane, and another one is a pointer and the lines on the plane. Practice is so introduce a line on the plane. So so this one how can get a line and a point on the plane? So for this question, practice is introduce a line. Should use a happy line on the plane. So in the plane, you can use a helping line to find even this one is belong to the plane. So maybe a little bit difficult to understanding what we're talking about. Yeah, just to mention in the sentence, just like here. So we go ahead to do the just like here. So how can if you want to determine which line is belong to a plane, just like here, this is the ABC plane here. Yeah. If I have the D is a point on the line belong to the plane. Remember this one, ABC is a line, not a line in runs through it. If I have a line, if a line runs through it, means what? Means you have an angle with the plane. But this two line, there is no angle. The angle is 0. Means what? Means these two line AB and BC is belong to the plane. Okay, we find here is belong to a plane here. So you can find the point D on the plane. Another point also on the plane. Means what? Means this line DE is belong to the plane. In this picture we will find here, you extend here. Remember this one. All the interaction point, yeah, this should be on the increase line. Means what? If you just okay. So all the interacting, we have mentioned that if I have two lines they are interacting, yeah, the interacting point of the line should obey the projection of the point line. Means what? Means this the projection of the interacting point, the the line team together, the line should be perpendicular to the folding line. So this is the rules. So make it means this one is interacting point. Okay. So now the second one, you can you can use the EF. EF is belong to the plane. A CF is belong to a plane, and this one is means what? Means here, yeah. The first one is 2 points MN on line in the plane. So make this line is belong to a plane. The second one, a point M on the line is on the plane. Yeah, the line MN, this line is parallel to a BC. Yeah, you can get this one is parallel to the BC here. So you can use this method, two kind of methods to find a line below. So this line, so you also have find first you should find a point on the line. Then you can find another point on another line. So you line them together. So this line must be on the plane. You can have another method. You get a point on the line. Then you can do a happy line. What kind of happy line? This happy line is parallel to the line belong to the plane. Just here is BC. You can parallel to BC. You can use parallel. All the lines parallel. So all the projection of the line should parallel. So you just direction. So you can this one is parallel to this one. This one is parallel to this one. So you can get this line is belong to the plane. So we do the exercise to help you guys to understanding how can get how can draw a line belong to a plane. How can draw a line belong to a plane? Here, draw a line on the plane to construct by lines A, B, and AC. Okay, you can use any kind of method we mentioned before. So we're talking about how can construction plane two interacted line can construct a plane. Yeah, just here the plane ABC is constructed by two line AB and AC, two intersecting line. Yeah, just like here. Just like the plane is constructed by line AB and AC. So this means what? It means A, B, C. You can line them together. So this plane is represent the plane A, B, C. The question is what? Is to draw a line on the plane ABC, yeah? So you can use tell me the answer. Maybe you can use your draft the paper to draw. You may I think maybe have notable answer because this one is not limited. You can use any point as any line to figure it out. Remember this one? Use these two methods to get a line belong to a plane. Yeah, use this one. Use these two. Yeah, here and here. Okay. Do you have any ideas about to draw a line belong to the plane ABC here? You can use a point, 2 points, then you finish. You can use a point and a parallel line, then you finish. So we have two methods. Okay, go ahead to do this do exercise. Method 1, select 2 points. You can you add any point here. A point maybe D, yeah. Remember this one, we have mentioned a point on the line. If the point on the line, all the projection of this point should be on the line of all the projection. So D is there, so D should be under here. Yeah, you can find F is there, plus 1 comma, should be F also should be on the projection on H here. Then you line them together. So DF is a line belong to the plane. So this is a method 1. Yeah, any point you should write, but should remember all the points should be obey the projection law here, 90 degree. Method 2. Select a point and a line. You can use a point here. Yeah, you extend it here. This one is C, is D. Yeah. Then we said that you can find a parallel. So you can use this line to do the parallel here, this direction. And this line should parallel AC both. You can then you write that then you find the any part here, any part there. So this is this is F. This is F plus 1 comma. So this is this line should be parallel to this line. So this line is parallel to this line. You can use this one is right. Many solving problem just like here. He used the C because C is on the line here. You just use the C to use add a line CD to parallel to AB because C is belong to the plane, yeah, point C. So CD is parallel to the AB, so you can get a line belong to this plane. So you remember this one because all the line belong to a plane. Just line them together. So this plane ABCD is a plane. So any shape, yeah, you can use just like a line them together here. Use a triangle to represent plane. You also can use any shape of plane to represent plane. So these two planes is the same one. So no matter method 1 or method 2, we just remember this one. We shouldn't you guys to remember how can get a line on the plane. Just use the two requirement. One is there are 2 points on the line, and this line belong to the plane. So this is the question 1. So you can get a 2 point belong to the plane to get a to find a line on the plane. Another one is a point on the line, and this line is parallel to the line belong to the plane. So this is the second one. So we have 2 methods to do the whole, just like here, line on the plane there. Can show the detail for you again, so help you guys to understand it. So understand it. Okay, so today we are maybe the content or maybe the courses we just to end we have to end it. Yeah, I think the content is enough. So for the homework here, we do maybe we should do some homework. Okay. Sorry, I forget to contact tag the homework there. So we will then we will to upload the homework into the WeChat group. Yeah.
Okay, 老师。
So today, we'll finish the class just like here today. Yeah. So when we finish the plan, we will have another exercise class. Yeah. Because the plan is a little bit difficult than the line and the point, so the homework is also a little bit difficult. Please try your best to do the homework. If you have any question, maybe you can ask me. Maybe you can wait for the exercise class. Yeah, remember this. And today class we just finished them. Okay, have a nice day. Okay, see you. Bye bye.
拜拜。
拜拜，再见，老师。
拜拜，老师。
好的。